All right, how y'all doing? This is Zacchaeus. I'm still doing good. God is good. It's just stopped raining yet, dude. I went to the store. This open the corner store. It's still raining. God dog. Yeah, it's still raining, y'all. Yes, it's still raining. It is still raining. The truth of the matter is, that we just found out that Joel Osteen, the false prophet thug. Let's say. Always with a little green. I one time was getting involved in that. No, I'm Catholic. Don't get me wrong. I was going through a lot, and just something told me before, and I know that I should know better, that the health, wealth gospel is not true, and this is very true. We show it right here. See, and I always told people that because we are supposed to suffer. I think something in Colossians, St. Paul said was something redemptive suffering that us Catholics are taught. And trust me, as an ex-prize, it was hard for me to believe in redemptive suffering. Okay, but as you suffer a lot, you get stronger, and that's why I'm not bothered about this hurricane because I went through a lot in my life. And I said before I was ready to go when Ike happened. Okay, no, I'm ready to go. I didn't want to live in this earth. Why would I live in earth with a bunch of turmoil? But when everyone is shocked about Joel Osteen, I told people in the past, and I never believed in his religion and his personal interpretation of the Bible, as what St. Peter said in second letter, the first chapter, 2021, chapter 3, 5, 5, 15, 5, 5, 5 to 3, 15 to 17, trying to say, okay? So I know my Bible on that, okay? But and even had one of my homegirls, a sister, a Creole sister, she's singing and she used to be at my Catholic parish, and she left and she joined his choir. And I had a cousin, God rest her soul, both her husband wasn't singing in their choir back in the day, and I never liked the guy's ministry. The only time I defended Joel Osteen's when that cult came in and started messing the church. And I'm glad they got arrested because you don't go into people's churches and act like fool and because they speak preacher. Trust me, I wish I could go to Westbury Baptist Church or any fundamental Baptist churches that talk bad about the Catholic tell you wrong, but it's wrong. You don't trespass people's property. That's not a proper way of doing it. Just being ratchet. But he showed his ratchet stuff today. Yeah, what happened is that around the area where I go at Costco's, where I buy my cake at, right down there. Well, actually, Joel Osteen's church used to be the complex. And remember I told you that it used to be a summit? That's the first time I went to the circus back in '86. The first time I went to see a concert was MC Hammer, Jodeci, and what's that? Boys to Me back in 2000, back in 1992 when I was 12 years old, going 13. And then I went to the circus the same year again. Okay, and I think 3 times I went to the circus. Okay, it was in 2000, no, back in 86, 80, 87, and 92. Yeah, and I saw my first concert was MC Hammer, Jodeci, and Boyz II Men back in 1992. Okay, I was 12 years old. So, but I had my grad. See, it used to be the song where Rockets play, not the Toyota Center. Then they changed the Compact Center because Compact Computers bought their building, and we still call it a Summit. That's where I graduated. Yes, we had a graduation in May of '98, in that building. That's back in when I was 18, when I was grown. Okay, I turned grown, and 20 years ago, I'm 38 now. Next year will be 20 years of my graduation, and and then when his dad had died, cause see Lakewood is right by Scenic Wood, Forest Brook, Homestead, not too far where the thugs was stealing and looting right here. Where folks were baking chicken, fixing chicken in the floor at that Popeyes. It's in that hood area, okay? On Mesa and Tidwell, that northeast side area, that's that ratchet area. Well, that's what Lakewood Church was at. His dad used to preach out there. But when his dad died and he joined ministry, that's when he decided to buy the church, buy the property to make his church. Right? It would make no sense because Lakewood should stay in Lakewood since it's named after Lakewood. See, that's Greenway Plaza, okay? That's not Lakewood, okay? Area. Lakewood is Scenic Wood, You know what I'm saying? Forest Brook, hood area, scenic, city gas, all in that area. Okay, that's that north side, as they say. Okay, northeast side, the ratchet area. It is ratchet. There's some good places, but it's ratchet down there. It is. Trust me, it is. And I'm glad that when they light skinned hot yellow stud, she was baking her homeboy baking chicken, fixing chicken and Popeyes. You know damn well I'm not gonna start to cuss here, Lord forgive me. I'm not buying no chicken at no Popeyes at Homestead, okay? I did this video about that, oh ratchet. They fixing, so that's that area. So I guess when his dad died, he felt, well, I'm not gonna be in this ratchet area no more. I'm not gonna be in this ratchet area, this hood area. I'm gonna buy me a place where right there by River Oaks area. And that's what he did. He bought that property and it became Lakewood Church. Well, the building used to be the Summit. The building used to be complex where I had my graduation at. Also, some of I saw you never saw Rockets game there, but I saw the first concert in my life back in 1992. See Jodeci and Boyz II Men, and it was in Too Legit, the quit. Hey, hey, and his sister who was 18 years old back in 1992. I forget. Dang, that's an airplane. I mean, that's a helicopter. That yeah, she was still from Houston. Because MC Kim said back in '92, June '92, he said this is what's her name? I forgot her sister's name. She said she from Houston, and she was 18 years old. She wasn't singing till I jet. No, not the dark skinned sister in that video. It's a sister by my complexion, probably a little lighter. She had a bob hair and a perm, and she was thin. And I don't forget until I jet, kind of like Spinnerella a little bit. Yeah, she kind of like Spinnerella. Okay, I don't forget. Till I jet. I don't forget. Okay, so to legit, the quick. Hey, hey. So I would go see MC Hammer. Hammer to take all my time because he changed his name at the time back in '92 at the Summit. Ringling Brothers Bombay Circus. That's why I went to go see them back in '86. 86, 87, and also 1992. That's where the circus was. That's where Rockets play at. That's where the Summit. So see what I'm saying? That's why I was didn't I like the fact that Joe Osteen bought this property of all places. Why? You know, keep your church in Lakewood area. Actually, Lakewood is where my homegirl's dark-skinned sister, she was my girlfriend back in '95. When I was trying to go with the black-skinned chick didn't want me, so I was his dark-skinned, so I remember she was fine dark-skinned sister too. We know each other back when we was kids. Well, I was to go with her, and she broke up with me, and she was cheating on back in '95. She cheated on me with some brother in Lakewood area. Yeah, I'm good. Hey, Sarah, I'm good. Like Hannah Montana, I'm always happy. Okay? Like Hannah Montana, I'm always happy. It's been my saying that song, Sheetha. I'm about to heather this situation. Let me get to the subject. So, Lakewood Church, that's why I didn't like the fact that Joe Osteen ever bought this property, because that's the Summit. That, you know what I'm saying? The water, well, we not wading in the water and rolling in the river in my apartment. The river was this weekend in the parking lot. People putting their vehicle on the sidewalk and stuff, and so I was out of direction. I thought I was fighting and acting a fool, cause then that's a hood. Yeah. Yeah, we in the hood, Lord. Sure, anything, something happened in the hood, man, I'm making sure I'm praying nobody come looting my damn place. So I cuss here. They bet I got something for them. Okay. Anyway, I'm staying prayed up. You know what I'm saying? That's what keep me up here safe with a good spirit. Remember, Sarah, y'all understand, Sarah, she's one of the subscribers. They come to my channel and do live videos. She my Cuban Jamaican sister, mixed sister. Okay. Mixed part black Latina sister. She knows me, and what I was gonna say, I'm always in good spirit, baby. Let me tell you something, Sarah. I survived Ike. My birthday happened on Hurricane Alicia, my 4th birthday in 83. Okay? That's when Alicia happened. You know what I'm saying? So if I survived Hurricane Alicia and I survived Hurricane Ike, because during Katrina and Rita, I was in El Paso, Texas, I experienced that. But if I can survive them three hurricanes, I can survive that. And I deal with mess and drama and abuse and mistreatment and all that other stuff, and people do me wrong. I can. That's why I have a good spirit. Remember, I wanted to die. I wanted God to take me doing Ike. Okay, that's why I watched Wade Takes Head and like it was nothing on HBO, ready for it was my time to go, and lights went out, and we're still good. So it is. So, but the truth of the matter is, y'all, I'm doing good, babe. I'm doing good. I'm a good. Yeah, but let me get to something about Joe Osteen, crooked, thug, prophet, hoe. Sorry, I said hoe. Osteen. Sorry. The truth of the matter is, this dude, I never liked his ministry, okay? And I remember hearing, when he was dead around, I didn't understand, when back in 20 years ago, I almost went back to fundamentalism, but thank God I didn't. I still didn't like his ministry because it just, something about the interpretation was wrong. But the only time I defended Joel Osteen was when the cult came in and started attacking Joel Osteen because they're doing it to other churches that don't fit the interpretation of the Bible. And I feel that that's not your business to go in the number proper. Because trust me, I wish to go to West Bay Baptist Church and tell them how wrong they are, okay? Or these fundamental churches and point out how wrong and error they are too. And I'm not perfect my own self, but don't come and be by law and out of respect. Don't go on their property. You violating. You trespassing. So nobody like these Catholic churches to be in, these people going to these Catholic churches and these anti-Catholic people coming in and harassing. If I was the priest of the bishop of the archdiocese there, I would 9 10 got the law involved and had them behind arrested, and then I would get them a pamphlet that show that the interpretation is wrong. Okay, biblically. Okay, we are the first church. These people are not the first church. After Luther, they made their own church based on their own interpretation of scripture. On that side. So now everybody is upset with Joel Osteen because remember that wasn't that long ago a sister was saying his wife treat her on the plane wrong, and she went he was racist. Then hold up, speaking of that, me and a Latino dude got into our pocho. Okay, Machista Coconut Pocho was making racial slurs on Channel 13 or on Facebook ever, and I'm exposed his, sorry to cuss, expose his ass, so it's not Christ-like. This dude works for Joel Osteen, and he said making racial about black people. I said, excuse me, Latinos you are part black, you got African in you, know what I'm saying? You can't be talking about it. And I said, so far you working for Joel Osteen, how he feel about that? Oh, please, you go ahead and tell Joel Osteen, because, go ahead and tell Joel Osteen, he probably agree with everything I'm saying. So when he said that, I said, oh, really? And I looked back, the white woman, the sister, she was a flight attendant, and she said that Victoria Osteen mistreated her on the plane, was being racist, whatever that's I heard, and Victoria won, unfortunately, and at the same time got us confused whether the sister was telling the truth or not. So that makes a lot of sense. So on the Vibe Show, which I already knew what happened, because I didn't see the video on the Vibe Show, but I already heard on social media that they went by the church and found out it was not flooded. And so some two white men went on Richmond, I know the area, Richmond, Greenway Plasma area, and they went there. You remember the bus that I was on, and people thought that I was trying to film them? I was actually filming the Ratchet area, Midtown. Okay, that's the bus 25 Richmond goes there. Okay. It goes by there. It goes by Costco's and all that. That's why I go to Costco, because all the other Costco's are outskirt area in the wealthy area. Okay, they not near the hood area. Okay, so you have to go that Costco because all the rest of them Sam's. And baby, I'm sorry, Costco is way better than Sam's. Sorry, Sam's. I'm sorry to call like that. So, and at least they pay good, because I'm trying to get a job there. And then they got places in Mexico, Costco, and I might go into Trump situation. I might go ahead and put an application. Well, I've been put application. They still ain't called me. I'm trying to get a job down there. And there's a video of a white woman. She in Mexico in the Costco peanut butter, whatever she was kind of get. I had to watch that video and see how the prices down there in Costco, baby. I bought my cake. That's why my hands and feet was tingling like I had diabetes eating that birthday cake, birthday cake. Like as Rihanna said. Okay, so now everybody's shocked. I'm not shocked. This man asked for money, and even Oprah asked how much you get your money of the books I made. You know, that's what he said. See, I'm from the 90s. Back when I was 15 years old, I had a perm in my head, and we had a choir concert at my school. We were going to see the community building back in 94 for Christmas. And this song was popular. And I was singing this song, and my choir teacher, that's the one who like Hispanic, but she Greek, white woman, was telling me, y'all be quiet, having a class right now. And when she went to the back of the line, me and this sister turned around and said, I'm about to sing it, Why Am I Shocked? By a famous rap group that they manager died in 95 around Selena died. They had a movie where the actor who's darker than this real person was acting a fool on the plane. Remember the movie that one of the other rappers' sons participated in? Okay, yes, it came out in August of 2015, which was 20 years after that rapper had passed away. The one who was the manager, he died of HIV. We all think who 19 did it. It's called A Devil in the Ministry, and we know who he is. That Tupac is linked to. So remember he was on Jimmy Kimmel saying, okay, about sticking somebody a certain style. Yes. Who is that manager of that group? The manager, what group in Ohio came out with this song? And it relates because it comes from the Bible that St. Paul said is the root of all evil. Me and this sister was singing this song back in 95, 94, 95. She was a sophomore, I was a freshman. For the love of money, gotta make that money, man. Thank you. Gotta make that money, man. For the love of money, thank you. So y'all been giving all that donations, Joe Osteen. You know, doggone well, it's for the love of money. Gotta make that money, man. Money, man. Got to make that money. What St. Paul say in the Bible is the root of all evil? For the love of money, love of money. Okay, that's baby. I love that song. We don't like it's still to image, but that was a jam back in the day. So what happened is back in '94, me and my homegirl, this sister, she was in girls' choir, and boys' choir, and that's why I became chorale in '95 of a freshman. That's before we had the Latino guy that gave me problems. Okay, that was my teacher. My teacher, the white woman, she's Hispanic because she has dark hair and dark eyes. She's part Greek. She was my teacher in 5th grade. In elementary school. Remember I did a voodoo on one of the white guys with my name? Okay, it was called me the N-word in 3rd grade, but it was in 5th grade. Well, I know voodoo was wrong till in 6th grade, okay? So I got that idea from Big Bad Mama, voodoo him, Logo de Rats. Remember? Okay. Well, you remember he lost, he got out, he got kicked out after I did that, then later on left alone, and never played it again because it's demonic. Then I know it was. And next thing he died at like a couple months after I graduated high school in '98 when he moved out doing the white flight because he was becoming Hispanic, and he was a racist. Yeah, he was. Anyway, point is, the dude. So rewind bring this up. So the same teacher, she became the choir teacher at the high school. Okay, before the white coach that gave me that was defending me from them bullets. Okay, I miss him. He was cool. He defended me from the bullies, even who's African American, Hispanic, and whatever. Remember what exactly? Okay, and he told me to fight. I didn't want to get him in trouble. And remember, that video. Okay. Not the coon coach in 6th grade I can't stand that came in high school 20 years ago after he left the black school in that area where the Lakewood Church is from, okay? He left that high school. I guess they gave him a problem to get your old coon behind, and he came back to my school district. His son was on TV, Lord have mercy. The one I saw was as a child in '95. His son is, 20-some years old. Okay. No, he gets a son, but I can't stand his dad, okay? Because that's the one who patted him last time, first time he getting patted. That's his grade. Let's get to the subject. Can't stand up damn coon. Anyway, the white coach that was my coach in PE in my 2nd year of 9th grade in 1995. He married my choir teacher. I wish she would stay because I love that choir. She gave me in chorale because I can sing good. So before she put me in chorale, and my homegirl was still in girls choir, my homegirl by complexion. She used to pick up me from the perm in my head. Her hair grew all them braids. She went and called her brain because she had braids. She like she had them braids, and then my hair grew. It was to hip. I don't forget why she cut it. But we was in school. She was in sophomore. I was a freshman, and I was singing "For the Love of Money," and I wasn't singing. I was singing loud, so they told us, "Y'all be quiet. She don't be quiet. Y'all, they having class right now." As we had we went to the community building singing for a choir concert. So when she went back in the line, me and that sister turned around. For the love money. I forget them days, baby. That was nice. Gotta make that money. By Bone Thugs and Harmony. For the love of money. Gotta make that money, man. Money, man. Okay. So, y'all keep giving him that damn money. I'm sorry to say, I'm in the cusp here. Keep giving that man that money. Guess what? When it comes to another flood or another hurricane, tornado, and you got nowhere to go, okay, you're gonna be flooded, be way in the water, okay? That's what happens. See, I have an objective mindset. I have a sturdy mindset. I'm very hard-headed. I never forget that back in 2007, a white woman at one of the places near it would go with Lakewood Church at. I go ahead and say I used to work at temporary agency. Used to work for the Texas Department of Transportation on North Mesa. I'm glad that we know. White woman was not a supervisor. She was evangelical trying to converse. Excuse me. And so I was Bible, Bible thump her because she was Bible thumping me. And I'm like, and I remember her supervisor got on her for that. Because I was being defensive. I wasn't trying to be offensive. I wasn't trying to convert her. And I told her, leave me alone. She tried to give me a pamphlet of Joel Osteen. Said, no, I quote that verse in chapter 3 of Second Peter. And she's like, still. And I said, no, it's not that's not my religion. And I believe that the Catholic Church is the first church. So why would I don't want to read it? And so the sister that was getting on my nerves, this dark-skinned sister, at the high yellow house was getting on my nerves too. Who was training me, that's the light one, but the one I take it, she was smoking her cigarette. I said, I take it. I ain't, like he got resentment towards me. I said, I know what they're about, and I'm glad I did not take the pen of Joel Osteen because I knew that it was full of crap, okay? Distortion of scripture, the destruction. And also, too, the one who's actually helping out people who is of my faith, and who is an Irish Catholic who been a businessman in Houston for years. He also orchestrated the tribute to Selena back in '95 when Jennifer Pena was singing "Baby Bumble" before she started singing "Pura da Sura of Enemy." Vale conmigo, vale me seca bien me. Oh, Jennifer Pena, she played in that movie with Sierra. Anyone know who Jennifer? She's a Tejano singer, okay? And those who listen to Tejano music, I'm gonna refresh your memory. Remember that song that came out? The movie came out with Sierra and Asian Balion was in that movie and on MTV. Okay, remember the Spanish woman that was in there. And then Sierra assumed being racist. Sierra not racist, but the character when she was with them white girls, being a coon with them white girl. Okay, making fun of the Latino. Okay, remember? Okay, Okay, well I love Sierra, but the character she probably didn't like. Okay, and remember she said, I bet she had a baby with fucking Sierra, whatever. And she said, excuse me, that's my little sister. That's Jennifer Pena. Jennifer Pena was also, when doing Sheila E., did a tribute to Michael Jackson. It was 2 years ago. And her Puerto Rican husband, talking about Jennifer Pena, because Jennifer Pena's husband's Puerto Rican. And she's Mexican American. She kind of likes Selena a little bit. Anyway, it's funny, I was shocked because she said she was no longer doing Tejano music or any non-religious. She was at her church because she became evangelical. Her church in Corpus Christi, she's now singing Christian music in English and Spanish. But they was at that Michael Jackson tribute. Her poet, they was like, I can't stop loving you in Spanish. Okay, the song that Michael Jackson sang with Sheryl Crow. We got Sheryl Crow famous. Okay, all right. I keep up with the entertainment industry. Anyway, the reason why Jennifer Pena became famous that day after Selena had died. They did a tribute to her in May 1995. I remember Emilia was there, La Mafia was there, the Tejano group. La Mafia was there. What's her name? Elsa Garcia. You know, Yatevi, Escapate. I love me some Elsa Garcia. You know, she's doing real estate. She don't do Tejano music no more. Now, no offense to Selena and her fans, that's the queen of Tejano music because they won't been in for years. That's the Dolly Parton of Tejano because she dyed her hair blonde. Okay, yeah, she like a Mexican version of Dolly Parton. Okay, that's Elsa Garcia. Anyway, shout out to Elsa Garcia. Yeah, I love Elsa Garcia. Escapate, Yate. Baby, I love me some Elsa Garcia. Let me get to the Anyway, Mattress Matt from Gary Funger organized that for Trip Selena. Guess what? Mattress Matt is the one who opened his door to the. Let's remember that I don't know how much Joel Osteen made, but Mattress Mac, that stuff is expensive. That furniture on North Freeway, which is 45, okay, the same freeway before we're trying to go when Hurricane Rita was supposed to come. And I'm like, y'all stupid. And no offense, y'all should took I-10 went to San Antonio because the same I-10 go 8 hours to where I am in El Paso, Texas. Okay, when I was in El Paso back in 2005. I know I was saying, I'm no offense to people there, but it was silly. If you know it could be crowded, there's other cities to go to. I'm not gonna go to an area where it's crowded and 45. You're going up north. I will go west, south. You know, drive. I'll be 19 speed. I don't believe in speeding on the freeway, but I'll probably be on that called weave through traffic, as what Ludacris would say. Okay. And go to San Antonio, okay, which is the capital of Harlem music. Okay, point is, or either if the hurricane was going to San Antonio, I keep on driving, put more gas in there, and go all the way to El Paso or Chucotown, okay, where I was, okay, for Job Corps. Mattress Man had been there for years. He also used to be on the Mid South Wrestling. Remember I talked about Ted DiBiase and Paul Bosch? He used to advertise. My grandfather used Mattress Man been in business for years, since the 80s. I think probably late 70s when I was born, okay? Mattress Man opened his door, and he's also a Catholic. So, yes, he did the Jesus work, okay? And one thing I want to say is that I worked at a dump furniture back in 2007 through a temp agency, and I almost got into an argument with some people there. The light skinned woman looked like the Mexican woman at my job. I did work at the furniture center. She kind of looked like her by my eyes. She don't look, but she's very yellow about it. The sister that worked there. She was rude to me a couple of days, and I was upset because I was trying to do my job. And I asked her a question, okay? Because I asked many questions because I want to make sure I'm doing everything right. That was like my first job after leaving Job Corps and the temp agency that I worked for. And then I had started working there because my arm had got affected with all that dust at dump furniture on 45. And so a couple of brothers, which I think they were racist, they said they was working there, and they made a claim that Mattress Man had said some racist thing about black folks. I ain't hiring no black folks. I'm hiring Mexican folks, and I don't think that he said it today. You know, no, because one thing, I'm not trying to be a race baiter. I just don't want to be sleep in case oppression happens, okay? Because as an integrationist, okay, people put in your head that something bad gonna happen to you. So that's why I have to be on alert where I go to. And then it's funny part of people who preach segregation within African Americans in the community are the ones who sometimes backstab you anyway. And trust me, I know from many times backstab me. So my question, if this is the claim is okay, then you should have no signs of backstabbing me, okay, and treat me unkindly, okay. You should not have that in your actions and not make excuses for it. The two brothers told me that Mattress Man was racist toward them, whatever, and that's why they didn't on dump furniture. And I don't think that's true. Maybe it was, but it seemed to me that if he was racist, he would never open his doors. But we see with Joel Osteen, his wife been accused of it. And then the Latino guy that goes on Facebook and make racial stuff about black folks is working for him, and even clarified that if I did contact Joel Osteen and snitched on him, that 910 Joel Osteen would 910 agree what he said. it shows that this man opened his doors, and a lot of people African Americans go to his church, including the sister that came with the Creole sister that came and left my church and went and joined his choir, including a couple cousins that got arrested, so they passed with my grandfather's niece her husband joined, because that's my great aunt's daughter and her and that's they both passed away, joined that choir, and that's the funny part. Everybody would tell me to go to Joe Osteen. They helping out the homeless when they're in need, blah blah, this and that. When I was dealing with the issue with the diocese, go over there. But it's funny that you have a Catholic man who's not a priest but a layman, had opened his door with expensive, and this man being in business, I believe that he has more money than Joe Osteen. Yeah, you can make more money with donations. Don't get wrong, hiring a person who already have money, but still, some just tell me that this man got that money. I've been to Gary Furniture back in '95 when Wayne T. was coming. I don't forget '95. We had Future there, and that stuff is expensive. That stuff you cannot. I'm saying Gary Furniture stuff is expensive compared to Lakewood Church. Okay, whatever they bought, 910 bought that stuff from there, or any other place similar. He opened a door for people of all races and colors, and Mattress Matt didn't have no racism there. But this is a man who takes money, talking about Joel Osteen, who makes interpretation and have the health wealth gospel, give you a 10%, and get these people, because my cousins, and speaking that, the two cousins, which is my blood cousin and her husband, because he married into he married someone that's my cousin-in-law. They're deceased, and they was riding a bus. They didn't have public. They had to use public transportation. They was in it. They're older than my cousin, like 1 year older than my dad, who's now 63 soon. And Joe Osteen, in my opinion, didn't give them no money, didn't teach them how to drive and all other stuff, whatever. But they're deceased. But this man here, who falsely accused of being racist, in my opinion. And those brothers can call me a coon because it's just me. Let me in their door when if this, God forbid, if this was flooded in my apartment, would they let me in the door? Because that's one thing I hate about people who think that, preachers are black. That's why I'm not for black nationalism, because it's safe to stab you in the back. And they feel they have a license to stab you back when they do something to you, but white men do it is you know what I'm saying? So, but no, both of y'all wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, but Joe Osteen been accused of racism by that sister that was on the plane with his wife. Her wife was attacking whatever, and I do believe this is correct. Joe Osteen have been accused of admitting racism because the Hispanic guy that works for him, goes to church over there, goes on Facebook making racial slurs, making racist statements about black folks, not preaching that all of us are God's children mess. Okay, that's his mess, but y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? But the dude opened it took two white guys to go to that area to prove on social media that it's not open now. Joe Osteen wants to open his place now. Says a lot about who he is. Go on Oprah talking about. Then Joe Osteen supported Trump. Okay? Joe Osteen supported Trump, y'all. Yes, he did. It's all about the money. Remember? It's for the love money. It's wrong for the love money. You have to make the money. For the love of money. Yes. And what did St. Paul say in the Bible? There was the love for the love money. It is the what? The root of all evil. The evil proof right here. And that's why I have a hard head and I have my own mind. If you try to get me to go to his church or something, I actually resent people for going to that church. No, I just had a resentment. No, for real. I never forget my friend who's part Hispanic, he part Cuban and part African American. He darker than me with curly hair. And he one of the young guys that he sponsored is a Mexican American. And I thought they both go to the same church, like both Catholics. He said, I go to Ojo. And they're like, what? You're working for Joe Osteen? And it was about Christian unity, but no, no. I mean, I'm not being anti-Protestant, just that, no. And then too, I was amazed because I would actually take some of the quotes of the Bible that come from Mass. I was going through a lot of stuff back in 2008. Remember before ICANN, and I remember getting my Catholic Bible and looking at Joel Osteen and praying those verses in the Bible that maybe I would get rich and famous. Just heretical on my part. It's schism on my part. Should never done that. But I was going through that, and nothing happened. Okay, and the health with gospel interpretation is a false gospel. It proven because those people who preach that mess, give you 10% and God will bless you stuff. They don't want to get in that 10% and put in their bank account. While you over here in the hood, the barrio, or in the middle class by the child, work pay to paycheck, probably you have but no, if you know what I'm saying, you give all your money to this man, and guess what he's doing? He used it to buy him a big mansion and all this other stuff and cars and all that. And it's a lot of them now. It's not just him. It's a lot of them who preach that mess. It's funny that I speak the truth, and I know I cuss, and I ain't supposed to be cussing as a Catholic Christian, but I speak the truth. I don't make nothing of it. And if I do say something that was a false that I thought it was true on my own human error, I correct it. Like one particular person came on my channel about their fiance, and I had said to him, said put him on blast, but I was saying and I did apologize. I said I just going by what I saw on the news article. I wasn't trying to explore your fiance. Okay, I was giving my opinion because everybody on Facebook have opinion. Everybody on social media have opinion when your news story come out. So don't get mad at me. Get mad at the news people who got more money than I do. And it was the same person who was accused of killing somebody, and I came out and said I'm sorry, but I had to call them out when they claim to be a celebrity, a dead celebrity's child, and as they making fun of the celebrities' children because they don't look like them. Okay, you know, prior to Michael Jackson's look before, still his genetic makeup is not pure black, and you can look at both his parents right there. And there, one is Camo, don't look like Lupito, and the other one who's a male don't look like Akon, who's higher than both of them. So, with green eyes, talking about Joe Jackson, okay. And I'm not saying he can make a dark skin child because he got black DNA, but the person's named the third, and it's not Michael. So right there. So that means your father is not Michael Jackson, okay? And then you over here making claims about the children and how mixed people came out. And baby, I come out all mixed people who did look white. Well, my ancestors came out looking like that, okay? And I have friends who look white, who had black DNA that I went to church with, okay? Even when I was a Baptist, one particular woman that was there looked like my grandma said looked like a white woman. For me, gossip tell my grandma been whatever she tell about this woman. She was a sister, high yellow sister, and I remember I left that the last time I went to Sunday school before 1990 when I was a Baptist. This white looking sister got that ruler and she was tapping folks' hand and whooping. Yeah, for real. I said, no, he'll be me. And folks were laughing. Cool, the people, the deacons and everybody were laughing. And folks, and I said, no, I'm not coming to Sunday school no more. You ain't gonna hit me. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna hit me. I don't believe in that. This woman, this whole high yellow woman ain't gonna hit me. I mean, it's like their daughter. I think her husband by my complexion, but a little lighter, and then and she was one like a white woman. But her daughters was kinky. She had kinky hair, a perm. The other daughters didn't have that. They had long, different texture hair. But one of the high yellow daughters of theirs were about my age, and during Sunday school and all that, I'll never forget. I tried to kiss her. She got mad because I used to kiss the girls in school, Sunday school, after church. For real. So you can't tell me I don't love women. When I was a little boy, for real, after school, after church started, and them long hours. Oh Jesus, I don't forget that. I go to sleep in. Yes, for real when they would be preaching, and and my grandma, everybody's hugging each other and greeting each other. And I'm sorry, I saw in 1986 before I flunked the first grade. When I about to flunk the first grade, listen, Whitney Houston, I do my schoolwork. I'll be kissing the girls in the mouth, the cheek, whatever. Go around kissing the girls. They say, leave me alone, for real. So I remember when I kissed one of one of them girls, one of the girls about my age. That's the white one, white looking sister, and the camel skin. But I think if he about I mean years I seen they dad. Okay, but the last time that I'll never forget a girl by my complexion, a little darker, but by my complexion, I kissed her too, and her mama, who dark skin, came out and said, "Don't be kissing my daughter. We don't let her kiss boys." So and my grandma said, yes, "Don't do that no more." So I forget that I was a bad little boy back in the day. But anyway, when I was the last time I went to Southern school before 1990, well 90 I stopped going 91. So that's I started going to the Catholic church down the street. Um trying to say, in '87. I never forget, and that one was popping people with that ruler in the hand, his hand. She and folks was crying. I said, "Oh no, I ain't gonna let this woman hit me." No, not no, no, you ain't gonna hit me. You ain't gonna hit me. I don't care. Well, anyway, my point is, there was a woman, and then we had folks that come. I never forget, we had a lock in, and one of the girls, like a white woman, had came there in '86. She was a sister, long brown hair and everything, like a white woman, and she was visiting the church. She was one of the church friends because he bring a friend to lock in back in '86. And I remember the dudes, the boys, and we get that piano upstairs and play Sheila dun, 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 in the church house. Dun, 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 for real. I don't forget that. And it was on Sunday, and the white looking sister, no, not the one who was hitting people. She said, you know, if you don't, it said, don't be talk to no strangers. If they see there's a puppy, don't talk to them. That's how she'll talk. I don't forget. So I know people who are part black who looks white. I in the neighborhood. And when I became kind of as a Creole, and that's part when I start. It's funny as I start to when I made my conversion, it was like a door open of who I really am, and God led me through that. It took me years to find out, find out about who you are, and that's it was a mission. So I think kind of feel it was a mission from God to know my roots, being a multicultural person, multiracial person. Of course, I was with multiracial roots that makes me multiracial, but to have a different persona than the rest of the world, okay? Even though I talk word when I cuss, okay? If you know I'm talking in a biblical sense. So, point is, that's why, and as I tell people, you don't mean making good jokes about people who look white, who are part black. Back in slavery, you had to leave the plantation with folks that look like they pretend to be your master in order to get to go to the Mississippi River and lead and go to up north. So when I hear Andre Jackson making jokes about those children, and even Michael Jackson's daughter came out and said about what happened. And my yellow brown sister, shout out to my yellow brown sister. I don't give a care. She dark skin, light skin, whatever. She's still Michael Jackson kid, and I believe that that's just genetic his kids, because we're not pure black people. And if we were, you still can have children that don't look like you from race mixing. Come on, y'all, please. That's some ignorant folks. Uh, and us, we come different shades. You know, darker, but we can't make that claim because none of us don't look alike. My sister is darker than me. Okay, and my first older brother is darker than me. And even my own mama, because we not to put her on blast, we have different fathers. She said that people believe that we're not related because that she even told me back in 2000 when we had a family reunion, because one of the cousins, one supposed to be cousins, that's how, which makes sense because the dark skinned brother that's the first did say that my grandfather's mother was a high yellow woman on my mom's side, excuse me, and her family is from San Antonio, which that's where my grandfather got killed in '86. They said that she was killed because of her looks. Cause remember, her husband was born 18 something. Yeah, my great grandfather 18 something. Okay, you know, late 1800s, and she was a young woman with this old man. That's how my grandfather was born on my mama's side, and it makes sense because my mama said this. We had family reunion for my dad's side of family, my mom's side of family. My grandmother's dad's side of her grandpa Red, and along with Medea, who's dark skinned too. My grandfather Red is lighter, a little lighter than me, okay? And his wife, God rest her soul, it's been 10 years of her death in November. Her side of the family. And there was a dark skinned man, which is not to tell our family business. My grandmother's maiden name, my great grandmother, excuse me, on my mom's side, my maternal grandfather's mother was a Hogan, okay? And that was her maiden name. And so the dark skinned brother was at the family reunion, real dark. And then I said, "You're my cousin." I came trying to give him a hug, you know what I'm saying? He said, "I don't know we're cousins because the Hogan family." So my mother, I'll go ahead and tell her business, had told me this. She's my complexion. She said, "There's no word that they could be our cousin." I said, "We got dark skinned people." No, but he too black. She did tell me, and it's funny you want to bash people playing mixed heritage, but you said this, okay? And she said the same thing with y'all. You and your brothers lighter than the sister. You know, all of my brothers, my sister's complexion. My second older brother's about my complexion. And people will think that y'all not related. She said there's no way it can be in the family. So it does make sense to know one of my darker skinned brother told me back in 2015 that when he was he was trying to do some San Antonio, because remember my second older brother was in the military, okay? My second older brother married not his baby mama. He married his baby mama, but I don't know where she at. That's my nephew who's going to the military's mother. Okay, last time I see my nephew back in '98 at the Compact Center when I graduate. I ain't seen my nephew since I talked to him on the phone, and then he had a party for him, but I didn't go because due to drama in the family in here in Houston. Well, before my second older brother went to Europe because his wife from here, she kind of like a Regina King when she have her hair made of everything. Okay, he married that's his second wife, so she's military. He got her disabled, or something like that. So they was living up north, and they moved to Georgia, then they moved to San Antonio, to Georgia. Now they went to Europe. They went to Italy and Spain, and so my brothers who live in Sugarland in real estate can't stand him because I need his help. I don't beg him for nothing. He told me when we had a second death in the family that my great grandmother, was a high, light skinned, exotic looking woman, and she was killed because that's what the genealogist told me back in 2013. That she was dead, and he thought it was childbirth. No, he said no. What it was in the small town in Old Washington County. Okay, she was killed before 1940 because makes sense because my grandfather was born in 1937. She's 2 years older than my grandmother on my mom's side, and I carry his last name on his dad's side. And she told me that she was a very light skinned lady. So when I put the two stories together, I remember in 2000 when we had the funeral on my maternal grandmother's side, both her parents, okay, Medea and Grandpa Red, some family in June of 2000, and it was a dark skinned man. I was and somewhere in the country, I didn't know who he was, and they said he's a Hogan. He said, "Oh, we could not be related because there's a different side of Hogans." And I remember my mama whispered to me, "That can't be because he real black." I said, "Well, we got people in our family like that here. I mean, but still, I don't think that's our cousin." So, remember, my grandfather was adopted after he was adopted by my great aunt's husband people, and they thought they were brothers, but actually they were not. They was adopted brothers. So that's the reason why. Okay, so that's why. My point is that when Andre Jackson III made that comment about Michael Jackson's family, I had to bash him because that's I mean, in the world it could be Michael Jackson if it's Billie Jean, okay, if my mom's Billie Jean, no offense, but don't sit here and make that claim, okay, when your name is the third and it's not Michael, okay, you know what I'm saying? And then two, you're bashing the children. And the people can say that because Michael Jackson was not his complexion either before that vitiligo came in. Okay, so that don't make no sense. As people out there saying who mixed up, we can't make like that comment because none of us don't look alike. Our families, if we had a big family reunion right now, all of us, our white cousins, do a mixture in native, and everybody who passed. I mean, come on, to the darkest to the light. We cannot make that claim because we can make babies. Just like I had to disagree with Trey here. Someone, well, I can't make my baby. I'm high yelling. He look like, Tyson Bevel. Well, that can happen because I know a brother who's about the dude's complexion. One of the old ladies that live in our community, she's Creole. She darkened with curly hair. Her brother's high yellow with curly hair. Now tell their business. Now his daughter looks like him, but his younger son, is dark skin with kinky hair, and it is his son. Yep, no joke. Okay, and we was telling the dark skinned brother, "You are Creole." "No, I'm not. I came out black. I'm the darkest one in the family, and my daddy high yellow. Well, it was curly hair." That's how it happened. I mean, God works in mysterious ways. You can't look at people. I can't we get over the color issue? I can have a dark chocolate child. I can have a high yellow child. My genetic makeup is screwed up. If I go to white, well, my child can become a white because it's already in my family. I mean, damn. I mean, the cuss here, but it makes sense. My point is, not to get in detail to Andre, if you're watching this channel, I'm putting you on blast. So my point is, when fake news come up, I mean, go in detail that I cannot go by. So therefore, when I correct myself in fake news, I don't get a damn now. Sorry, I don't. On my birthday, I asked for donations, and nobody gave me nothing. I gave them my email address with PayPal, and still nobody gave me nothing for my birthday. when I was struggling, when I was working for Mason, and made $200 some dollars. And yes, that month. It's funny, I made $900 some dollars in July, but in August on my birth month, I made $200 some dollars that month. Yes, I'm not lying. I did. So I'm just letting you know that that's the reason why. And yes, I know they plasma. That was the only way to make it. Okay, and that's why I had to work security on the side. Okay, so I just gotta understand that it's funny that people can make false stories and get billions and millions of dollars. Even Thompson York gets money, and he makes a bunch of lies in Colin Falter. People donate to them, but someone like me who don't make me. No, I make a bunch of videos. Do you know I don't get? No, I have not got a doggone dime. I'm not making big. While I'm making videos, I'm looking for work. I'm also working too. So I don't get no money. Nobody will give me nothing. Don't give them none. As for Trick Daddy and Trick, I don't get none. For real. I had somebody told me they gonna buy me a ticket to see Beyonce last year. I said, "Oh, come on, let's go ahead and make the money right now." And I emailed. I said, "Well, can you? Because right now I need to go ahead and buy tickets." And they told me, "I'll contact you." I said, "Come on, because right now I have one of my friends come over, and I ain't gonna have time to be on the internet." And they gave me all the hoopla and lies, and then don't be consistent. I'm sorry, but that's why I had to stop banning from my channel. Come here making lies like that. Okay? So I call it like it is. So yeah, no, I ain't gonna see no Beyonce $300 at the NRG. No, I didn't. I ain't gonna see no Beyonce last year because the person lied. So y'all get my point that it's funny that people can make money selling ignorance, lies, but people who tell the truth, do we get scrutinized, we get mistreated, we get talked down to, we get ugly, we get intimidated to, we get told not to tell the truth, keep your mouth shut type of thing. You have your own family going like Matthew 10 turning against you. So I'm sorry, I don't make up lies on my channel, and if I say something false, I'm man enough to back it up. Okay? And I don't get nothing. So before y'all say anything about black YouTubers or any YouTubers that identify as multiracial and multiracial background, I preach the truth. Even if I don't get a dime, I'm still gonna tell the truth. And I know I be cussing, that's not right, but at least I'm trying to get my word out there. Okay? So it's weird that a person in beliefs, let me let you know, while I was in good spirit, the reason why I don't get intimidated me by having good spirit through this hurricane, because I went through a lot in my life. It is the point the hurricane doesn't bother me. Yeah, I prayed, got a little cautious, but something told me have faith. Okay, so that's why I'm not bothered by this hurricane. Remember, my birthday happened in Hurricane Alicia. Okay, when I was turned 4 years old. When I was 29 years old, 2008. I was dealing with drama with family, dealing with drama trying to look for a job, and guess what I did? I didn't care. I was going to confession, I didn't go to church, so my conscience was clear, and I knew that if God was going to take my soul, then I intend I'll go to heaven. Because what I'm saying, Lord, don't make me go to heaven. Okay? Of course, you say, but not always say because Lord, go to heaven. Okay, and yeah, people go back and read about, well, those who are righteous know that if you did of your brother, if you do this, all that, before it gets to that verse, and have people who think they're going to heaven and have not done that, if including myself. Okay, so love your brother if you did this, if you did that in 1 John. Well, the first love, 1 John, and then if you done all those ifs, then you have reached the kingdom of heaven. So don't try to play that verse with me. I know that doggone trick, okay? And have people who think they're going to heaven and you love your brother, treat you exactly, okay? So, point is, I knew that I said it's time for me to go lead this world. Go ahead and do it, Lord, because I go through a lot. So that's why the hurricane and everybody is this and that. No, baby, I have faith, and guess what? Ain't nothing happened. I'm still here, poor, living in projects, and wasn't raised in projects, raised in middle class, trying to get the heck out of projects and then get a high-paying job. And it was funny, back in 2008, I was trying to get a high-paying job at my grandma's house. Okay? And ain't nobody give me no job. All these people talking about people need to have a job, start thugging. They said, I don't thug. Okay? And I know folks out there still not that thugging. Okay? And I don't know in person, but I know what's going on in Lutheran. But I was trying to get out and have the people that send the HR department throwing my application or either put it in the trash or shredding it. So it is what it is. But then I bet them people begging for them for some help. And the have the people, guess what? Why? Speaking of this, Trump ain't care, but Trump ain't coming. But he got bodyguards and what about a Piro, whatever his name in Arizona. And Obama came to Houston. All y'all trash talk Obama and help out in soup kitchens and everything else. So before y'all say anything about it, and I was laughing about that, I said good. I'm glad that the Trump man came in this hurricane. Also, I want to react this. It's weird. Go back in my video when I said Houston was a racist city and it's a bomb city in a hurricane. That was a year ago about the whole state of Florida's murder and the black and brown situation. Now I know I did not pray to God that a hurricane would come, but weird. We had a hurricane later on. Trump become president. States Dash endorsed Trump doing it. The whole state of Florida's murder scandal. Okay, and black and brown racism. Weird. I said it should be a bomb called in that city, and I said it should be a hurricane since Houston is a racist city. Guess what? Weird. All came to place. Trump became president. Stacey Dash lost her doggone job, which I'm glad her blacks can come behind. Lost her job with her coolest self. Okay, coolest, and Pocho coolest self, or Pocho coolest self, and we're in a hurricane, and like Kanye, he didn't care about black people. Trump don't care about Houston people. Bingo. Trump ain't out here giving y'all no soup kitchen, and Fia Obama came down here. Mulatto King, Leo King, you smell what Barack's cooking was cooking and helping y'all out and helping us in Houston. So count your blessings and be humble, like Kendrick Lamar say. Cause half y'all folks were unhumble. Well, it was not being humble when y'all voted for Trump. And guess what? What I said when all that black and brown racism, and I said racism, Houston is a racist city. Guess what I said? That a hurricane should come. I guess a hurricane be Hurricane Zach next time. No, I mean, it's what it is. So my question, all them people who's making all racial, and I bet them people who was making racial about Joe and working for Joe Osteen about black folks that Latinos got the poetry God, is your house good? And did a brother who working for the HPD help your behind out? Don't cry now. As Anna Barbara say, no yo and what other hold on. DLG, Dark Lágrimas lloré con tu partida. Y seré esperando, no quiero seguir llorando. Okay? So, I'm talking about the people who made bad stuff about us in the city of Houston and made racist stuff and involved with Trump and all that other crap. If your place is messed up, Lord forgive us. Supposed to have sympathy for those who are enemies. I mean, I know that I have to work on that. It is what it is. Y'all to be jokes about. I bet the dude who had $1,000 making racist stuff at me, like this guy, use some $1,000 to fix that house yours. But I'm in public house, and guess what? And nothing happened to me. And I had a good spirit. I had a hard life, and I've been trying to get my own and have my we call it. Pull myself by my bootstraps and try to get my own, so I have to nobody to depend on nobody and tell me what to do, because I like to be on my own and do my things and be bad by myself. And guess what? Nobody want to give me those things. I'm one of those people who are out there suffering in that water, who didn't want to give me nothing. Do you have something to fall for now? You should have did what Matthew 25 say, instead of being selfish. Because I'm not the one selfish. I'm on my own. I have a right. I'm a grown man. I'm supposed to be on my own. In Galatians chapter 5, chapter 5, for the first verse to the 7th verse, I'm supposed to, since I'm over age 18, 20 years ago, supposed to be on my own. Mama and dad should not be taking care of me. Okay? About family oriented. Jesus was not all that family oriented in Matthew 10. So all these people out here who didn't help me out and stood your face and took your, is your house screwed up now? No, I'm not trying to make fun. I want to ask that question. Is your house screwed up? Is your car messed up? The car that I want to have, so I don't have to ride the bus no more. My question to those people, where are those who threw my application resumes in the garbage and gave me attitudes and hired me? Are you crying now? I got the last laugh now. No, and to those people, I ain't talking about the ones who's innocent. I'm not talking about, fit the script, don't worry about it. But those who worked in corporations and businesses that I emailed and faxed while I was getting unemployment in 2009 and 10 and 11. If your houses and cars are still good, do you got a place to go? Did the Lakewood Church close the door on your behind too? Think about it. Because when y'all thinking I was lazy, when I wasn't lazy, when I was trying to get my own place, have my own business, you come and do little things and all the other stuff and all the other crap and be on welfare, making jokes about welfare jokes, I bet you'll be getting the welfare office now. Because like in Ike, the welfare office was full. I worked at the welfare office on Scott. No, Scott. No, I didn't work at Scott. I worked on Telephone Road in 2008 and 2009. I was the one who was out there before I had my braided hair. Had my hair braided. I was out there speaking Spanish. That was me. Y'all was out there making jokes talking about you should stay at home, blah, blah, and all other crap. Then when I got my own, oh, you on Puppy House, you don't want to work in your welfare. Like, I graduated high school and said, I'm going to be on welfare, really. I want my own stuff. All y'all folks now, I want to know now, who flooded, who made them comments? Where are all them papers? And where's your common sense? Where's your humility if you're more Christian than I am? If your house got screwed up, I don't have no sympathy for your Lord. Forgive me. Because, let me tell you the reason why. The reason why I didn't care about the hurricane coming here, because if I had a hard life and I've been trying to get on my own for years, I always want my own stuff. I don't care about old school crap. Stop preaching me to a belief system that I don't want to be part of, that I hate, that actually doesn't help me. I wanted my own stuff and have y'all didn't care about that. But when I try to get my own stuff and try to get on, now you get mad about me being on the system. But guess what? Now your house is now screwed up. I'm talking about the people who mistreated. I'm talking about the ones who did it. Do not distort my words. I will not make no fake news on this video about me, because I will correct you on that part. Whoever getting it. Well, first I'll go to the news media first. I'm going to go to people who are making commentary. And then get the story to go to people and correct that mess. I've been trying to get on my own for years. And y'all make jokes. You even distort the Bible saying that, oh, because my life was not right. Luke 6 said that if my life was alright, God still have mercy on unkind and ungrateful. Don't make no sense. He did say that it's all about God gonna punish me. Excuse me, you'll be condemned. It did say in the Bible. In Luke 6. Read Luke 6, 27 to 37 verse. Your argument of the distortion of the Old Testament is wrong. Y'all did not help me out. So if your house is good, and it was funny that I had people in my family texting me if I'm alright, I'm good. I'm good. All the hell y'all brought me through, you think I don't mind leaving this world? At least I won't be taking my own life. I'm good. But y'all live the life or hurt other people's lives and called us selfish when we want to go away from it, which is a silly, stupid thing. So all them people who through my applications gave me the little arrogant look and laughed about me not having nothing, those cars and houses, those lofts and everything else, if you lost that, explain yourself now. Okay? If you lost that, you're crying now, you mad, and then you vote for Trump too because you're racist. The man with that money who ain't dealing with your problem, yeah, your problem. It's your problem, not my problem. State people say to me, guess what? He don't care about your problem. It's not his problem. He's out there with his boats and airplanes and talking about a hero and who's a racist in Arizona trying to defend him. He care about him or he care about the city of Houston. But Obama, y'all trash talk Obama. Guess what? Obama about his this high yellow brother who's mulatto king brother, because we both Leos and got mixed DNA. He came here in Houston and y'all made fun of his wife talking she a tranny and stuff. Guess what? They helping your butt. Talk now, y'all. So, and then it's funny when I made the comment, Houston racist, I said, I can't wait to bomb and blow. I ain't say it in prayer because blasphemy, I said it in prayer. Because I saw, man, because I talk about race all the time because y'all bring that mess up to me, trying to stop my civil rights. Because I'm not trying to pay nobody's way. I pay my own way. I live for myself. I'm not trying to play statistical character. Go look at Sambo Pickaninny and Seven Fetcher on, or look at new hip hop minstrel shows. Who say the word nigga? Look at them people. Don't look at me because I'm not gonna be one of them people. I've been trying to get my own for since I was 18 years old, 20 years ago. Something 20 years later, the people now probably crying who didn't want to help me. I was 18 to be on my own and be independent, not codependent. And you know, I bet y'all codependent now, and y'all need y'all welfare, your public housing now. I bet you be begging about begging Trump now and Carson to help to open that doggone extension for the Section 8 now. And I bet those who make fun of minorities on Section 8 gonna be having Section 8 now. See, y'all should be humble about what you say. I call it like it is. It don't get like it happened to me. Remember, I was strong in this situation. I wanted to go. If Hurricane Harvey came, I wanted to go to get the hell out this old wolf she coated earth. But y'all didn't care about me living on this earth. You lied. All the time you want to help me out, exploit me in fabrication, so you can continue with your lordship, as was St. Peter said in his second chapter of the second letter. That's the only time y'all wanted to help me out. It's to use me. But with me being on my own independent, that was intimidating to you. Because I don't live your stupid spiritual lifestyle. Guess what? Those who crying out, who didn't want to help me out, who get me a snug little face and arrogant and gave me talk to me any kind of way, laughed at my pain. Look at your pain now. Don't cry now. All I'm say.